intro yet. Well, I figure now is a good time to do an intro, and I've made it to the Merrimack River, pretty close to where I live in New Hampshire. When I first got here, there were a ton of smallmouth blowing up on little tiny fry, so I couldn't stop to do an intro. I just had to get right into fishing. It's definitely slowed down a little bit. I'm not really seeing any more topwater blowups from fish. I think now is a good time to eat my Dunkin' Donuts. I didn't even eat anything yet. Where I started off with was a Megabass Vision 110. Now this is my favorite color. This is called Champagne Concuro. Well, I guess one of my favorite colors. I really like GLX Northern Secret as well. But I don't think I'm gonna continue using this lure. What I think I'm gonna do is switch to a crankbait. And the crankbait I wanna switch over to is from Lucky Craft. And the cool thing about this crankbait is it comes with this little blade in the middle of it. I think that's pretty sweet. And I got this specific one for free. I found it underneath the water attached to a log, and I just dipped my net in there and I found it. And it's probably me just overthinking it, but I really think this tiny little blade at the bottom of the crankbait might attract maybe one or two more bites, just because that's like the size of the minnows that the smallmouth eat in this area. So with all those blowups, I kind of got excited and went a little bit too far downriver. So what I think I'm gonna do now is work my way back up, just because I'm not quite sure how much juice my batteries have and I don't want to be stuck downriver. And the Merrimack River where I live has been high like the entire year. So the current has been ripping through this area. I definitely don't want to be stuck downriver. There's one. That is a nice one. It's hard in the current, big smallmouth. One hand on my rod, the other on the motor. Okay, a solid smallmouth. Look at that. Not a bad smallmouth, probably about a 2-pounder, but I had to put it right back just because it was bleeding. I did get him right in the tongue, unfortunately, but he kicked off pretty hard. There's a big rock right there. That spillway is where I want to be. I'm actually so surprised my battery made it this far. The current was ripping back there, and I didn't think I was going to be able to make it up. Gotta keep his head up. Nice one. Probably about a 2-pounder here. Man, do these smallmouth fight hard. There we go. Gotta grind on him. Come on. Another nice smallmouth. Can't let him dive down into the tree I'm on top of right now. Got him. It's another solid smallmouth on the crankbait. Another 2-pounder here. And the lure I'm going to be throwing on the little Ned rig, I believe this is a 1/10 of an ounce, something like that. Maybe it's a 1/5 of an ounce, I don't know. But this is a Berkeley Max Scent hitworm. There we go. And I'm just going to go over the spots that I already fished with on the crankbait. Got him that time. That looked like a giant, not gonna lie. That's because it is a giant on the Ned rig, and I don't even have my net ready. I don't think there's any way I can catch this fish. It's too snaggy, and this fish is too big. And I have to tighten up my drag. He's too big. Oh! Too big. It's too snaggy here. Oh. I want to loosen my drag so bad. I don't know if I can. It's just too snaggy here, and he's too big. Yes! Berkeley Max Scent, I love ya. That is what I'm talking about. Look at the size of that smallmouth. Whew. Got him. Just popped out. Look at the size of this smallmouth. It was 4 pounds right here. That is what I'm talking about. Let's put this gigantic girl back. Oh, the water is cold. There's a bite. Got it. No way. Got it. I set the hook hard that time. Oh. A fall fish? A fat fall fish. I really don't think this was what was playing with me before, but yeah, you can get out of here. Got him. Can't tell if it's... Oh my god, it just jumped on the other side of the boat. Oh my goodness. I think this is another giant smallmouth. Just gotta be careful. There's so many snags for these fish to get caught up in. Oh my goodness. This one is so strong. It's not coming up off the bottom. And okay, I want to loosen my drag, but I can't. Thank you, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the size of this smallmouth. Boom, just pops right out. This smallmouth fought so hard. All right, I'm gonna switch back over to the crankbait for a little bit. Got him. Come on, I don't want to mess with you. I want to keep casting. I'm floating down the river, come on. Little smallie there. I see some of these kind of like eddies where it looks like rocks are right underneath the surface. Got him. Another one behind that eddy. I just switched from the crankbait. Oh my goodness, this little guy's fighting so hard. Get up here, you're not even that big. That's a nice one. Ooh, feels like big head shakes. I don't know for sure. I think it's just a decent fish. Not giant, but have yet to see him. There we go. I think it's just a solid smallmouth. It is a solid smallmouth. Oh my goodness, these fish fight so hard. Come up here. All right. There we go. Not a bad smallmouth right there. Very chunky smallmouth. Not very long, but probably right at 2 pounds on the flatworm. Got him. lot of these little sucker things. Dang it. Ah, damn it. What a weird place for that to break. Alright, well, I just snapped off my Ned rig, and to be honest with you guys, I don't really feel like tying on another one just because I don't have that much time left in the day. The boat launch is actually right around the corner here, around these rocks. Got one. All right. So they'll eat something other than the little Ned rig. I'll take that. Not the biggest smallmouth. Oops. That was a horrible release. I just wanted to go toss him back, but he latched onto my finger and he kind of flipped himself around. I think this is a fish. It is, and it's a massive fish. It's a massive fish on the crankbait. Oh my god, he's pulling drag on my 20-pound line. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh. This is a big one. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay. Not a bad smallmouth. That is a solid 2-pounder right here. Look at the colors on that, on the crankbait. Well, that is it for this morning on the Merrimack River, and overall, I think I had a pretty good morning. I caught fish both on the crankbait and the Ned rig. And the crankbait I used this morning was from Lucky Craft. Now, I believe this is called like a Lucky Craft 1.5 spin, something like that. At least that's what it says on the literal crankbait. The rig I started out with was Berkley Powerbait Max Scent Hitworm. It's just in a pumpkin seed color, and it's just like a little 4.5-inch worm. And when I ran out of that, I switched over to Berkley Max Scent Flatworms. And these are 3.6 inches, and these are black with purple fleck in it. Now, I'm not a huge believer in scent, but in my unprofessional opinion, I think smallmouth really react to scent a little bit differently than largemouth. And I come out with videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.